website, WGNSradio.com.
Now more than ever, start your mornings with WGNS. Swap and shop with Bart Walker. Weekday mornings, 7:50 to 8:10 on WGNS, AM, FM, online. Rutherford Issues with Brian Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and streaming at WGNSradio.com.
Rutherford Issues is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. United Communications, that's MTE's internet company, continues to grow. Back in August, they announced a multi-year project expansion creating 1,400 route miles of new fiber optic lines capable of delivering multi-gig internet service. Find out more at mte.com/internet. That's United Communications, fast, local, fiber. Headed over to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Rutherford County. Joining us today, Michelle Clifford, and lots to talk about as we kick off 2024 and been going full steam ahead, I guess, haven't we, Michelle?
We have, Brian. How are you this morning?
Doing good. Doing good. I don't know. The groundhog did not see the shadow, but the sun's shining here, so I don't know if that's different. So I don't know about winter. Are you ready for spring, or you want more snow?
I love snow. I want more snow. I'm good with the winter. I'm good with the cold. I'm good with the cozy. So,
well,
I'm fine if he saw his shadow. I was just wondering that, though, if he saw his shadow or not. I hadn't seen.
Yeah. So the groundhog did not see his shadow, so that means, spring is here in Pennsylvania. And it's only.
I was going to say,
yeah,
I think if I walked outside right now, I'd see my shadow. So
yeah, Rutherford Ralph, on the other hand, probably did see a shadow, but we'll just have to wait and see. But things have been popping at the Boys and Girls Club, I hear.
Always busy over there, Brian. You know this. We never stop. We never slow down. There's always fun stuff going on.
Well, tell us little bit about what's been going on with basketball. I think you've had some clinics going on, right?
We have. We've been excited to be able to offer this year. They're free basketball clinics in Smyrna, and they're for kids to come just learn basic basketball skills. No pressure, no, not really competitive. Just come, learn skills, have a good time in a very easy, low pressure environment. So we've really enjoyed doing that. We've been having them on Saturdays from 2 to 5 in Smyrna. We've done 5-year-olds to 8-year-olds. We've done 9-year-olds to 11-year-olds. We've done all the ages, 12 and up. We've done them all, but we group them by age. And that's been really fun to be able to offer that this year. Something different and new that we've done.
Now, so you've had this already in Murfreesboro and you're having it this weekend in Smyrna. Is that right, or close?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. That's right. And we're having one, that's right, this weekend from 2 to 5. And it's for kids ages 5 and up. And so if you're interested, Brian, I bet you'd be great at coming out and helping train the kids. But it's just fun little clinics for the kids just to get them out and give them a little taste of basketball.
Yeah. So now, is this for just anyone 5 and older? I mean, you don't have to be a club member or anything for that?
Correct. Yep, that's correct. Anyone can come and join. We have trainers there who will be working with the kids and showing them basics and just to have a really good time, to get out, move around, move their body, and have a good time learning a little bit of basketball basics. Did you play basketball when you were younger, Brian?
Well, yes and no. I tried out in 8th grade for the junior high team, and I didn't make it, but I wound up being basketball manager at Walter Hill, and it turns out that John Dinkins, who I've been broadcasting games with for the last 25 years, was the junior high basketball coach, and I was his manager, and that's how we first really got to know each other. So fate, I guess.
That's right. Good time. It's fun. You've come out before, back a few years ago when we used to play basketball games with our teams. We'd play the local fighters, and you would come out and announce the games. That was always a good time. So it's fun to kind of like get back to our some things that we've done in the past that we've enjoyed and be able to offer these basketball clinics.
Yeah, actually, I think, well, I know Chip Walters and I did the broadcast on the radio of
That's
that.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I
Because
remember I've been at the club for 18 years. I have several fond memories, and that is one of them. That was a fun afternoon.
that was in the Miller Gym over at MTCS.
It was. And our teens gave the firefighters a run for their money. That was an intense game. You would have thought you were at a Final Four game.
I know, and I mean, and that firefighter team was stacked with some, former players, high school players, and college players, I think. So,
Uh-huh. They were. It's fun because and one of our teens was the daughter of one of the firefighters, and he played for MTSU. And man, he guarded her hard.
I
Like they
know.
did not take any mercy on our kids and played them hard. That was really fun.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool event. So that's nice that you're able to do this. And since you've had it in Murfreesboro already,
Mhm.
how well attended was that?
So we had it in Murfreesboro, and we had over 40 kids come attend that clinic. So it was successful. We want to continue to hopefully grow those, but it was a great clinic, and it was so fun to have the kids there in our gyms. We have wonderful gyms in both of our clubs. We're very blessed to have those. And so it was fun to fill that gym with the kids that Saturday and do the basketball clinic.
Well, that's awesome. So again, this Saturday from 2 until 5, all kids ages 5 and up, a free basketball clinic at the Smyrna Boys and Girls Club. And you just show up. There's no sign up or anything you have to do ahead of time.
Nope, that's right. Just show up, come ready to have fun.
Easy peasy. Michelle Clifford joining us
Mhm.
today with our local boys and girls clubs. And, we kind of jokingly talked about winter and, do we have more winter and whatnot. And I mentioned the word spring, but you're already thinking summertime at the club, I hear.
We are. We're always thinking ahead, and we are excited. We're starting to plan for our summer program already, starting to talk about registration for summer. We do an amazing program. So we really start early planning that. But our registration will actually begin March 1st. So we're coming up on registration for summer. Now the March 1st will be for our current members, their registration. Any new members will be able to begin registering on April 1st. But we're
Okay.
excited about our summer program. We get the kids all day, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., breakfast, lunch, tons of field trips, snacks, programs that we can do with them that we can't necessarily do with them during the school year because we just don't have them for the amount of time to be able to do some of the stuff that we get to do with them. So summer is a special time. And our program runs, all summer from June 2nd to August. I'm sorry, excuse me, June 3rd to August 2nd. So it's an all summer camp.
And, it's you kind of talked about it like camp, and that's what I kind of envisioned it. Kids go to summer camp and have fun and their activities every day. And could you imagine having the chance to do that every day and then going to sleep in your own bed, and then getting up and doing it all over again the next day? That sounds like the most fun ever.
It is fun. And we promised when you pick the kids up from the club in the summers, they are exhausted. They have gone all day. They have played all day. They have been outside playing. They've been on field trips. They've been inside playing. They've done programs from reading programs to STEM activities to healthy habits programs to, you know, well-being programs where they're out moving their body, learning how to make good choices on stuff they eat and how to exercise and having fun and art stuff. I mean, you name it, they're going to come home and have done it every day almost. And so they will come home happy and exhausted.
That's the best kind of kids to have in the summer.
That's the goal, isn't it?
Happy and exhausted. So,
Yeah.
here's dinner and go to bed. That's the
Yeah.
best. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about all they'll want to do is eat and go to bed and get up and do it all again the next day. It's funny. We kind of joked about summer. We do, almost everything besides wake them up and tuck them in at night because we have them all day, but we love having them all day. And we do breakfast with them and lunch and snacks and play. And we sneak in some learning. We don't tell them that because it's summer, but they don't know that there's a little bit of sneaky learning going on, because we really want to watch that learning loss that can happen during the summer.
Sure.
So we really work to combat that during the summer program. Again, with reading programs, math programs, they don't realize a lot of times that we're sneaking that in on them, but we just really try to keep that focus along with the fun. It's fun with a purpose. And along with that fun, working on keeping our kids ready and prepared for this school year when it starts.
So the summer registration, again, that's March 1st for current members. And then April 1st is open enrollment. And I don't think I'm speaking incorrectly here. It's always, it's not like I'm thinking of concert term, sellout, but
Sellout.
it's always you're always at capacity. I mean, you
That's
have
right.
to. I guess you have to have a waiting list every time, don't you?
We do. That's right. That's right. Both of our clubs in Murfreesboro and Smyrna will fill up for the summer, and we will do waiting lists. And the kids in the summer, they're grouped by ages. So age groups will fill up individually at a time. So where we may still have some openings in other ones, one age group may be full. But they will fill up. You're right. We will go on a waiting list. We do every year. So if you do want to register, I would encourage you to, and it's super easy. Our registration forms are on our website that you can just go fill out and register there. And our website is BGCRC, like Boys and Girls Clubs of Rutherford County, bgcrc.net.
Very good. And just one more, I guess, quick tidbit about that. So by the time you get to April 1st, I'm assuming that when it's open enrollment time, you have very few available slots left. Would that be true?
That is correct.
Yeah.
We do. And again, we do have specific age groups that do fill up quicker than others,
Yeah.
but yeah, we are pretty limited on our spots by the time we open it up. But I would still encourage people to, if they're interested, to register, because we really do work really hard to clear our waiting list and work down it as fast as we can.
Yeah. And my point being that when it's open enrollment for those who maybe aren't club members at this point, be sure don't let that April 1st date go by too swiftly, because I'm sure the further along you get, the further down you're either on the list or not any available abilities for your age range and stuff like that.
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
So, well, before we wrap up here this morning, thought we would talk one more item here about VITA, Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program. We've talked a couple of times already with our friends from United Way about the VITA program, and there's kind of a special partnership with the Boys and Girls Club in that, right?
That's right. We have partnered with United Way, and our Smyrna Club is going to be a VITA site. So we're excited to be able to offer that. I believe it's people who have, and you may know this better than me, Brian, since y'all have talked with United Way about it, but I think it's people whose income is $73,000 or below. They can come to the Smyrna Club and get help with their taxes and get them done for free. And we're excited to be able to partner with United Way and be a site to offer that to our community. And so it'll be Wednesdays and Fridays and Saturdays, starting February 2nd through April 13th. And it's from 8:45 to 1:30 that people can come to our Smyrna Club and receive the help on their taxes.
Yeah. It's 76,000. So we're
there you go, Brian. I knew you would know.
We're in the ballpark. That's all very close, and it is a great service, and I could see that really being a benefit to a lot of your club families too.
That's right. It is. And Brian, you and I have talked about this, how our goal at the club is to serve, yes, our youth, but we want to serve the family as a whole. We want to serve the whole family. And how can we do that is a big focus for us this year. And so we are so blessed to have partners like United Way and many, many other community partners to help us reach and help everybody in the community the best we can.
So, there are so many companies that offer this service, but they're not doing it for free. And especially if they're offering to do it and pay you the money right then, well, you're actually losing money. I mean, you would have more money if you had it done through VITA and waited, 2 weeks to get it. So, I mean, it's a really big deal, and it's saved millions here since it started. So, a great program. Glad to see that it's at the club, and it's a great location for a lot of folks in the north end of Rutherford County. So, I think you can go to yourlocaluw.org/VITA, VITA, and it's got information and things you need to bring and all that kind of thing, and schedule those appointments too. So
that's right.
Good stuff.
I'm still confused about all that tax stuff even now. So who couldn't use a little bit of help?
Oh yeah, you're right about that. So yeah, and then enjoy those tax credits while you have them, Michelle. They grow up, you know.
I know, Brian. Believe me.
Oh,
I've still got a while though. Thank goodness, I still have a while.
Yeah, you do, certainly do. Well, I appreciate you spending some time with us today. It's always a pleasure, and keep us updated on things going on at the club. Looking forward to catching up with you next month.
Sounds good. Thank you, Brian.
Absolutely. That is Michelle Clifford joining us today with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Rutherford County. They have 2 campuses here in Rutherford County. That's in Murfreesboro and in Smyrna. So be sure to check them out, bgcrc.net. Their website has kind of really anything you want to learn about our local Boys and Girls Club. And want to remind you that you can go to WGNSradio.com/listen to see where you can hear your favorite WGNS shows live and on demand. Plus, even watch on Big G TV. I'm waving at you now on Big G TV. WGNSradio.com/listen. Have a great day, everybody. See you back next time.
Hello, this is Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. Often when a